So today's question is, why did God invite Noah into the ark? We're going to check out Genesis chapter 7 about this. And honey, it's about the rain judgment. The sky's about to bust open and everything outside that ark is going under. But let me tell you, just like we've been seeing, God's wrath always comes with a rescue plan, and his promises are never late. In verse 1, God gives the green light. He says, when everything was ready, the Lord said to Noah, go into the boat with all your family, for among all the people of the earth I can see that you alone are righteous. Now, notice this. God tells Noah when to go. That ark wasn't Noah's plan, it was God's. Noah didn't get in till God said so, and he didn't shut the door. God did. We'll see that later on in verse 16. But that's exactly how salvation works. God initiates it. God invites us. God seals it up. In verses 2 and 3, you see the animals come 2 by 2, but also 7 by 7. He says, take with you 7 pairs, male and female, of each animal I have approved for eating and for sacrifice, and take 1 pair of each of the others. So we got clean animals coming in by 7s, and they're for food and sacrifices, and the rest come in by 2s. That means that even in the ark, worship was on God's mind. Sacrifice was coming, and that's grace. Verse 4, you've got the countdown to the storm. And he says, 7 days from now, I will make the rains pour down on the earth. It's going to rain for 40 days and 40 nights until I have wiped from the earth all the living things I've created. So you've got 7 days of waiting, 7 more days of God's patience, even now. He's still giving the world time, but folks kept laughing. They kept sinning. They didn't realize the door of mercy was about to close. In verse 5, you have Noah obeying again. And it says, so Noah did everything as the Lord commanded him. It's simple, it's straightforward, it's powerful. Obedience is always rooted in trust. He didn't argue, he didn't try to negotiate, he just did what God said. And that's exactly what faith looks like. In verses 6 through 10, you have the rain starting right on time. It says that Noah was 600 years old when the flood covered the earth. He went on board the boat to escape the flood, he and his wife and his sons and their wives. And just like God said, the rain came 7 days later, not a minute late. Verses 11 through 12, the heavens and the earth explode with water. It says, on that day all the underground waters erupted from the earth, and the rain fell in mighty torrents from the sky. Now don't miss this. It wasn't just rain. The fountains of the deep burst open. This was global judgment from top to bottom. God didn't just turn on the garden hose. He broke the water main and the sky. Verses 13 through 16, God shuts the door. It says, then the Lord closed the door behind them. God shut the door. Not Noah, not Shem, not Ham, not Japheth. And once God shut it, nobody else could get in. That ark was salvation, but the time to enter had a deadline. The same is true today. The door to Christ is open, but one day it'll close and it won't be opened again. Verses 17 through 24, you have the flood taking over. And so for 40 days, the flood waters grew deeper, covering the ground, and it's also lifting the boat high above the earth. That ark wasn't fancy, but it floated on God's promise. So while the world drowned in judgment, Noah and his family rose above the waters, safe and sound. All the living things on earth died. Birds, domestic animals, wild animals, small animals that scurry along the ground, all the people, every breathing thing gone, except for those in the ark. So what's Genesis 7 really telling us? Sin has a cost, and it's not small. But God is patient, but not forever. And when God says judgment is coming, we better believe him. Salvation is only found in the place he provides, and that ark is a shadow of Jesus. One way in, one door, one hope, shut tight by God himself, and everybody outside, they waited too long. So if you're hearing God knocking, get in the ark. Don't wait till the sky breaks open. Don't trust in boats that you built yourself. Don't laugh at grace like the world did in Noah's day, because when the flood comes, it's too late to find wood and nails. So keep reading your Bible and don't be dumb.